Hello everyone, today we will talk about the different types of mixtures. Different types of mixtures. The first type of mixture is called a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. In a solution, it's always transparent and the light can pass through with no scattering from the solute particles. Here we are mixing our solute sugar into water, which is supposed to completely dissolve and make light pass through it, and the beam would be not visible. The second type is a suspension. In a suspension, it is a mixture containing large disparate solid particles that settle down at the bottom of the container. For example, sand and flour and cornstarch. Here we are adding flour to a glass of water, and here it will show that by mixing it, the flour ends up at the bottom of the glass. A colloid is a mixture containing solid particles small enough to remain suspended and not settle out, like diluted milk or oil. In this colloid mixture, it's supposed to make light very hard to pass through, so by diluted milk, light will pass through difficultly. A Tyndall effect is where you shine a light source like a flashlight or a phone flash through a solution, a colloid, and a suspension, and depending on how the light passes through, you can determine the type of mixture. So in a solution, the light can pass through and there's no light beam and there's no sparsing of particles. In a colloid, it's visible, and that's in diluted milk. In suspension, it's also visible, but it's usually the solute is at the bottom of the container. There are two main types of mixtures: homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. In homogeneous mixtures, all substances are evenly distributed throughout the mixture, like salt, water, air, and blood. But in the heterogeneous mixtures, substances are not evenly distributed, like chocolate chip cookies, pizzas, and rocks. Here in the diagram, you can see how in the heterogeneous mixture, they are evenly distributed, but in the homogeneous mixture, they're just all in each other. A solution is a homogeneous mixture where one substance dissolves to other. In a suspension, it's a heterogeneous mixture because they do not dissolve. In colloids, they're heterogeneous because they're evenly distributed throughout the other substance. Another type of mixture, which I did not explain, is alloys. Alloys are homogeneous. An alloy is a mixture of elements that has the characteristic of a metal. At least one of the elements mixed is a metal. One example is steel, which is made from a mixture of iron and carbon. Here are some interesting facts about mixtures. Smoke is a mixture of particles that are suspended in the air. Tap water is a mixture of water and other particles, but pure water, or H2O, is generally referred to as distilled water. Many of the substances we come in contact with every day are mixtures, like air we breathe is a mixture of gases like oxygen and nitrogen. Blood is a mixture that can be separated by a machine called the centrifuge into main parts, the plasma, red blood cells, like what happens in a hospital. Mixtures can be liquids, gases, and solids. They're not only liquids.